fitness came to me more as a need to survive. It was not to kind of get into shape or be a runner and whatever that identity is for me today. I just had to survive and stay there for my family. So that was the starting point, how I started looking upon health and fitness in a very different way.
This was at what age again? 30?
I would be in early 30s, yeah, 32, 33.
You were in one particular state of life and shape and everything, and then suddenly to this. Was that whole transition very hard in general?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was all prosperity of marriage, right? I mean, when I think early days, it was just, kind of figuring out the meaning of having fun in life, and you don't know what fun in life means. It was mostly eating out a lot, drinking a lot. And
you had that also?
A lot.
Oh,
so that's why I keep using a lot. So everything was a lot in abundance. And I think all of that compounded and came up. And like I said, I was an entrepreneur, so which is a very stressful career path.
Yes.
Right? It's not a pathway where you have time to think and reflect, and you're always on the move. So I think that in tandem didn't work because the work was very demanding. It was stressful, and then the lifestyle didn't really anchor a certain pursuit which I was having professionally, and it just crashed. So the transformation from there to, I think, the next version, also, it was not intentional. Like I said, for me, the goal was to survive.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the backstory is also, just to give the context, is that since you asked like how much I was weighing, I didn't have an answer to it back then. There was a day where I was just getting down from my staircase and I missed one stair and I fell and I kind of twisted my ankle. And 2 days later, I was supposed to travel abroad. So I went to a doctor. He said, "You're totally fine. You can go." So I went and I went to a place where it was extremely cold. So 2 weeks out, when I came back, that ankle swelled. And it turned out to be a chronic ligament tear then. And then I was asked, you have two options. Either you have to do surgery or you have to go through a long rehab procedure. And during my rehab, the physiotherapist said, okay, as part of strengthening, you should start doing a bit of walk and jog. That was the first introduction to me, what running felt like. I have never in my lifetime ran as in terms of experiencing running.
Until that day?
Yeah, until that day. I used to do a bit of football playing in my school, but I was never the sporty kid. Played a bit of cricket, which almost every Indian does, but not from my intent of being fit or anything. So that was my introduction to running. And I remember it didn't come very naturally to me. And I told my wife that I went one day, really pushed my heart. I came back and I told her, look, I saw some people who were running non-stop for 10 minutes. How is it even humanly possible? How can humans be on their feet and run for 10 minutes non-stop? Right? Because I had to cover up 2 laps of a park where I was staying. I said, there's something wrong with these people. I'll go back tomorrow and see how are they doing it. So I went back again and I saw again people jogging and they were non-stop. So that really excited me, that how are these people doing this, right? I mean, non-stop. Because I was huffing and puffing every 100, 200 meters. And that kind of made me very curious, kind of segued into running as a sport. Yeah. And very incidentally, around that time, TCS 10K used to happen. So there was a huge advertisement on the newspaper saying that TCS 10K is happening. So in a way, I just signed up. And I said, okay, now I am also seeing people doing this and there's a goal. Because as entrepreneurs, you're wired towards chasing a goal.
Yes.
That's an intrinsic motivation, right? So I thought this makes sense. So I signed up for a 10K and then, I would go back every morning there and I would just do laps and somehow dreaded. And I did a 10K, I don't remember, like 67, 68 minutes, something.
So cool.
And during that journey, my rehab also came along well. I was back on the feet and I started enjoying that experience. Till then, I used to be this scary random guy who would walk into a gym. Probably I might have signed up 10 gyms in the past 2 years.
You're also one of those people.
yeah. And never turned back after 7 days. But this experience felt very liberating. This going back, every morning. This is like 8 odd years back, where Bangalore mornings used to be much more peaceful. Less of traffic. Even at 7 o'clock, it was very pleasant. It was a great experience, and it felt more like having that therapy session to yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're talking to yourself, you're jogging with your own thoughts. You don't need music. So that was the introduction of running, and then
I mean, can you even believe this?
Yeah,
like from
that
running for rehabilitation
to
becoming a sub-3 marathoner.
That's amazing.
I don't think even you understand how amazing that is.
And you said something
incredible.
Yeah, he said something like really nice. He said, in between you said that running became a part of your identity now.
Yeah, it is actually.
It is. And that's transformative, right? Because people who actually stick to anything, I mean, I'm not even talking about the level of running at which you are right now. I'm just saying basic consistency. They just make exercise a part of their identity. And I think you just cracked that code.
Yeah.
Incredible.